Hi, my loves. You're welcome to another amazing episode of Hot Takes with S.O.G. My name is Baby Red, the official Baby Red, and I can do whatever I want because I'm alone and free. Well, guys, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Okay? I know you love it here. I know you love it here. You don't have to lie to yourself. You love it here. So, as always, we have amazing guests. Like this time is guests because, well, there's nobody to interrupt me. Oh my gosh. We have Hazel. She's a returning guest. Hazel, aka Didi. Exactly. She is a creative enthusiast. She's addicted to being creative.
Say that again, please.
She's addicted to being creative. Oh my god. How do you handle that?
It's so much, but
how are you doing?
I cope so well.
How are you doing?
I mean, God's with me, so I'm a blessed child. I'm special, so.
Okay, guys, we also have D.O.P. Classic. D.O.P. Classic is a musicologist. How are you doing, sir?
I'm doing good, thank you so
much. You look
much.
good.
Thank you for having me again.
Yeah,
it always feels good to be on this.
Yeah, that's because I'm the only one here. You know, right?
I actually miss S.O.G.
Why?
I do.
No, it's not important. No. No. Yeah. Okay, guys, we have a new face on set. We have J. Daniels. J. Daniels is a singer and a model.
Beautiful.
Hello.
Hello. Good day. How are you doing?
I'm good. And you?
I'm fine. I'm so
you look glorious.
Oh my god. See, S.O.G would never say this because she's mean like that.
She actually speaks like a model.
She is a model.
Yeah,
like, she's really fine.
Please.
Okay, guys, let's get straight to the topic.
Okay.
Okay. Today's topic, my people of God. Forgiving and forgetting. Is that something that is effective in the real world? Wait, let me rephrase. Let me say it again. Forgiving and forgetting.
Yeah.
How effective? How effective is it a real thing? Is that actually what?
As a gentleman, I think I would allow the ladies to talk first.
I pity you. In this Nigeria, what is the gentleman? They'll sell you and collect change. So let's hear. Okay, let me hear you.
Forgiving and forgetting. Well, I feel like it's not, because no matter how hard someone tries to forgive, you might actually forgive someone, but you cannot forget shit the person did to you.
So you feel like there's some things you can forgive and you just forget about it?
I might just forgive you and look past it, but it's still in my head. Like, I can't just totally forget it. It doesn't work that way.
Is there a gravity of something someone can do to you that will make you not to forget? Or are you trying to say that you can remember every single thing that somebody has done bad to you?
It's not of value to me.
Okay.
But like, if it comes up, I remember it. But that doesn't mean I'm going to just forget it totally.
Yeah.
You can't just forget what someone did to you totally. That's the thing.
Okay. That's why I said, is there a gravity of is there a gravity of what someone can do to you that will make you not like there's a level of something that you can forget. So on what grounds would you forgive and not forget?
I would not forgive. I would still forgive, but I would not forget it.
On what grounds? Like, what's the gravity? What's the wrongest thing someone can do to you? Yes. What percentage? Like, what's the wrongest thing someone can do to you that will make you not to forgive and not to forget what they did? Because there's some things. You understand where I'm coming from? Some petty things that you go pain, but you can't tell me that you can count every single time somebody has wronged you.
Okay, imagine someone stealing from you.
Yes, it's not if people know
would you forgive and forget immediately?
That depends. That's why I said that some things now, I know if they count what person don't do me.
Yes.
You understand? As there's a gravity of what you do to me, the ones that leave me scarred for life.
Yeah.
I cannot forget that. You understand?
Yes.
But me say I never forgive you.
Yeah.
But like some petty things, maybe it hurt that time, it hurt 2 years later. But now I cannot even say that I remember.
What you're trying to say is that you can forgive somebody and you can.
There's a possibility that you can forget some of the things that that they've done. No, if it's one particular person, you could account them for them, because if there's like series of events in your life, it's possible to forgive some things and forget some things.
There's a way the brain works.
Don't do that.
There's a way the brain works. Now, as things keep happening to you, it's keeping record.
Okay.
It's keeping record, and at the same time, it's taking away some. It's taking away the bad memories. Like they said, don't hold on to the past. It's going to become a part of you. You get. So you can't just keep building what someone did, but you can forget it.
forget.
You can forget it, but you're not gonna forget it totally. It's still
It's
going to be in
okay,
your head.
forget it.
You can forgive or you can forget
Are you
it.
trying to say you can forgive and
I can't forgive. I can't forgive.
Mm.
But to just forget it totally, it's going to be so hard.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
It's going to
understand.
be so hard.
Yeah, okay.
Imagine someone stealing your boyfriend.
Wow, you the Chris.
No, let's get real.
I
here.
want to forgive the person that stole the boyfriend and the boyfriend that wanted
That
to
was
be stolen.
stolen,
Like,
yeah.
Exactly. That's no. You have to still forgive.
You have to forgive, but that's why I said gravity. You understand?
Yeah.
The level of things that someone can do to you that you cannot forget. You
Yeah.
understand?
Like you were saying, you were talking about gravity.
Mhm.
But for me, when it comes to forgiving and forgetting, I think there's a formula I use. For me personally, I believe there are things that you do to me that I can be able to forgive and not forget. Why would I not forget? I would not forget because I take it as an experience that I used to learn to, live my life.
Yeah, explain
You get
something.
set my boundaries and say, okay, for the next time when I see this coming, I say, okay,
Let me
I can't
ask
allow
you.
this happen
Let me ask
because
Exactly.
I can't allow this happen because I've experienced it and I know what result I saw when this happened. I might forgive the last person that did it, but I'm not going to allow the next person to do it to me.
Let me ask
get
you
my
something,
point?
right? When these things that you've forgiven now, when you remember them, how do you feel about it? Is it something that you remember now and you be like, that one, you don't go, doesn't do anything to you on the inside? Or is that one that you remember, be like, oh shit?
I'm a very realistic person, very very realistic person, and I'm not emotional about anything at all.
Really?
Yes, about anything.
That
Sincerely, I'm not emotional about anything. So
Okay.
when I go through experiences, I learn from experiences.
Like, it's the
You get my
best
point?
teacher.
I learn from experiences. So when you do something to me that hurts me, at first, like I said, I always say, I was raised in a Christian family.
Yeah.
So we were taught to always forgive. You can forgive, you should forgive, not you can. You should forgive 70 times, 7 times. That's a lot of times. So
70 times 7.
I might forgive you. Yeah, truth is, I might forgive you, but I will not forget the experience that
Okay,
I've had.
okay.
Exactly.
I would forgive you, but I will not forget the experience that I've had. You get what I'm
The
saying?
person.
You
Not
don't
just
get
with the
off.
person. Not,
No,
it's not
no,
about the person. It's not about this person in question. It's about the experience. It's about what happened. It's about what happened, the scenario. You get?
Yeah.
And once I see it coming again, I know what to expect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get what I'm
You only
talking
want
about?
things
So
to
you're
happen
saying that
to
you
you
can
to
forgive, but you cannot totally forget it.
Yes, I would not forget the experience itself.
Yeah, I think the only being, actually
Okay.
supreme being that can forgive and forget
It's
is God.
right?
I can't
Not trying to
forget
rest this
totally.
morning. You know, what can I think
Excuse you.
Wow, the gospel is
I can't forget it, you know. Just like you were saying,
Yeah.
there's a gravity of something you would do. Yeah. You're not emotional. I'm a very emotional kind of person.
I did cry.
Yeah.
Guys.
And
I did cry.
sometimes I feel people might be a lot more like me, soft-hearted and ease, you know. But then when you try to take advantage of my emotions and you take it for weakness, I'm not going to forget that. Yes, I will forgive you. But when I remember that thing, I'll be like, damn, you really did me dirty. Like,
Yes.
I can't forget it. Like, think about the things
there's
we
this
were in the
memory.
past, and then
there's this
So
memory.
because of that, you need to just set boundaries on
Set boundaries.
set
boundaries on
boundaries.
what you can
Yes.
allow and what you can't allow.
And I'm not going to give you that chance to trample upon me
Or
again.
anyone else.
Or
Wait,
anyone
that
else.
kind of me.
So that it's not effective in Nigeria. This whole
Not just
shit
Nigeria.
about- in the world, in the world.
There's this experience,
It's not
right? There's this
effective.
memory I have from high school. Is this time, okay, back, I think that was 2017, that's when I graduated. So that was either 2016 or 2017. This is my classmate. We were in school. There was this man that came. He's a talent scout. So I wasn't really interested in what he was doing. But I was like, if I let me just do. So myself, my bestie, and one other classmate was there. There's this girl that stays with me in my hostel. She was my mate because we were the only two SS2 girls, no SS3. So we were the like seniors for the girls, you understand? I saw her going home. Asked her if she was going. She said she wasn't going. She had her school children with her. I told her, fine, if you're going, call me.
Yeah.
So I stayed in school. I stayed past curfew because I went to a boarding school. So I stayed past curfew. And after I was done presenting to the talent scout, he liked what we did, so we stayed back, you understand?
Yeah.
So I already took time. And I knew that my hostel matron was going to understand if I came home late. You understand? So to cut the long story short, they came to school. She was shouting at me, or my
matron?
maid. Not my matron, my maid, or the girl, she came. Not knowing that she went back to the hostel to tell everybody that I went out with Elise, my Elise,
The
girl, public school. Like
Yeah.
they just say that they are written off, you understand?
Yeah.
So how I take no people where they, she just lied and everything. So I was angry.
So
I
you
left
as
everyone.
Tush babe, you go.
No, apart from which time I did be too big, not military school I go.
Like that was
No, it was in my
scenario.
school is kind of is RAS, but it's coordinated. The military school, you understand?
Yeah.
But this is a public school. You understand? And then giving the location, it was I was angry. I left everyone at the back. Brain was flowing. I left them and I went home. Got home. I started explaining myself. Now, the matron is aware of this Makwan guy. You understand? She knows him. She knows that whenever he's in school, the talent scout. She knows that whenever he's in school, students are interested. She
was sexy.
Please, oh my God.
Was he sexy? Was he sexy though?
It wasn't sexy. Maybe to those who
my
care.
God.
I couldn't do shit with him if he begged. Seriously, you understand? So that to cut the long story short, I was flogged
Oh my
By a
God.
matron?
by my matron. Now I could have explained. I explained everything that happened. She could have understood. She knew, but she flogged me for something else. I knew she flogged for something else.
Probably she was crushing on that guy.
No, oh my God, no. She don't owe. Why did she have? Why did she flog you?
So why
No,
did
she
she
flogged
flog
me for
you?
something
Flog
else.
you,
Okay,
yeah.
that was another thing entirely. But the fact that this girl went back to the hostel to tell everybody I went out with my lazy friends. Meanwhile, I was in school,
Yeah.
waiting for her to come call me. I didn't even know she already left. You understand? In front of my juniors, my mates, the entire hostel,
So that's
the
something you
staff.
cannot forgive.
How I forget.
I mean, she
But if I
clearly
see her,
forgot.
now I won't beat her.
Exactly.
You understand?
You know the thing about forgiving? I've learned something about forgiving. The thing about forgiving is when you see the person who hurt you.
That, yeah.
That's the thing. You can never let go of that memory.
No, see the thing about forgiving is when you see the person who hurt you, you don't feel the hurt.
Because you've forgiven the person.
hurt because you are forgiving the person. Now, what you've learned from the that's why I keep on talking about the experience.
I know I cannot keep her close.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about. The experience, the experience of what happened, the scenario. Now, if you've learned from your experience, you should know that okay, I should not keep this kind of person close to me because I know that this kind of person is not reliable. I can't be able to trust this person.
Yeah.
I can't rely on this person.
Yeah.
I cannot be able to give my trust to this person, so I can't have this person around me. You get? So if I don't want this kind of thing to repeat itself and other kind of things to repeat itself, so I should not have this person around me. But I can, because of my peace of mind.
Yeah.
Because of my peace of mind. The thing about forgiving is you're not forgiving the person. You're not forgiving the person that is actually doing this shit to you. You're actually creating a space for you to forgive yourself.
Yeah.
You get to have peace of mind for yourself.
So-
because when you begin to think about what the person has done to you, the experiences you have, what you have given, the trust, especially the trust you have given to the person, you begin to feel bad, you begin to feel hot, you begin to ask yourself, why would I be able to give this kind of trust to this
Let me
person?
ask you
Why did I not
something.
see
Let me
this
ask
kind
you
of
something.
I feel like peace of mind is underrated.
Let me ask you something. So what would you say? What would you say? Is it like, okay, for example, now if someone hurts me and I did not forgive that person and it's been years, do you really think it's bad of me? Do you really think that makes me? Do you think it makes me a bad person if I can't forgive?
Forgiveness on its own is a very difficult thing to do.
It's very difficult.
It's a very difficult
So
thing to do.
that's what I'm saying. Would you see me as a bad person for not being able to let go of something?
First of all, we are commanded in the Bible to forgive.
Not everybody is a
whether you
Christian.
like it or not.
Not everybody is a Christian.
You have to forgive.
Not everybody is a Christian.
Yes, okay,
Can I say
But everyone knows God.
Not
Yes.
everybody. Not everybody. Okay, everybody knows God, but not everybody believes in Him. It's even possible that not everybody knows God.
like
Who
I was speaking to
Everyone
H.J.
knows
the other time,
God.
so essentially said-
People just don't choose to. People just like they just don't want to believe. They choose to believe, or they don't.
My
Exactly,
dad, my dad told me something.
Well,
When I used to have severe, I still have severe anger issues, but when it was out of control, this thing is even a regular theory. He said, get a nail, put it in a wall, go back and remove that nail. Now that nail, you removing that nail is you saying sorry to the person you've hurt, but there's still a scar.
Exactly. The hole.
Please, do you understand? There's still a hole there.
True. But you know the hole can be filled.
It can be no. Do you tell me that it can be filled? Because if you're not going to fill it, it's just going to be the surface. Show you one carry cement, they pack inside the hole, they jam and
It can be
close.
filled.
Really?
Yes.
So in the case where it can, you really blame
You're saying that the person hurts. The person hurt
that was hurt
can be
can get per how? I mean, I never heal.
That's what I'm talking
Did you
about.
see my body? That
You
day,
can heal if you want
have you
to.
seen blood clots? You know what they call bad blood? I had blood clots from my skin down. You have to cut my skin to
For
clean
the
it,
blood to come.
to
I
clean
know,
it from
I know.
inside.
Yeah.
I was in pain. She was laughing at me when they were flogging me, and then she came behind the scene. I was like, "Hey, Chichi, sorry if I wanted to squeeze her to death." You understand? Now I've moved past that because it's been years, but I was embarrassed. In front of my juniors, they lined me out of on top table, use fan belt to destroy my life.
that woman. First of all,
She wasn't even.
She's not coming from a happy home.
She was.
No,
No, because definitely I knew she wasn't flogging me because she wasn't doing that flogging
she had
herself.
a personal
She had a
beef with her
personal
or
beef. I
something.
don't want to put that this
I
one
usually
out there.
have a crush on
You
that guy.
understand? No,
That guy.
not that guy. It was
Sure.
that's not the case, but it was it was on personal grounds. You
Yeah.
understand?
Sure.
So now I'm not saying that I haven't forgiven her.
Yeah.
But I can't really move past that.
You have not. Are you trying to say you have not moved past that?
I can't move past that.
Okay, now.
This kind of thing that scar you for life. Do you understand? Because this was not just about physical pain. This was about emotional pain. This was about mental.
mentally.
Okay, I was meant a guy.
Sometimes, like, if you see her, the first thing that enters your head.
I don't even get
what
her
she did
time.
to
You know,
you.
not even the woman, not the
Like
girl.
the girl, once like
We talk.
if you see the girl, the first thing that enters your head.
That's
is
not the
what she
first
did
thing that
to you.
enters my head. But if I see how she acts now, maybe she doesn't live that life anymore. I'll be like, maybe this girl did like this before. I cannot really let her into my space. I'm not saying that we're not going to talk and everything, but I can't really call her my
But you've
friend.
forgiven her.
I've forgiven her, but that memory
you
is still
can't
there.
forget
This is the reason why I say.
And even if I don't
forgiveness-
want to forgive her, you won't actually blame me because she scarred me for life.
Baby Red, this is the reason why I said forgiveness is a personal stuff. You get it is a personal stuff.
It
One,
actually
then
is.
it's actually a self-realization stuff. You get when I mean self-realization, when you begin to forgive someone, you begin to learn that if I want to forgive this person for what the person has done, I want to forgive you for what you've done. You get I must learn myself not to do that same thing to this person, to
True.
another person. You get what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Now, another thing is when you forgive someone, you heal from the pain. Yes, you do.
I actually saw that saying.
You do.
Okay,
You
no,
do.
this was not even the same
I'm talking
thing.
about out of experience. I know what I'm talking about. Okay, I had a friend.
Oh my
I had a
God.
friend. I had a best friend. Let me
Maybe it's
I'm not talking about my experience. Let me share the experience. I had a best friend. I had a best friend. Actually, best friends from when we were kids.
Those ones
The best friends from when we were kids. Like when we were very, very little, we went to the same secondary school, same primary school, no kindergarten from when we were same kindergarten, same primary school, same secondary school. Like that was how close we were to when we were. So when we were in SS3, I had a girl that I really liked. Chill. Let me talk about. Let me tell you the story. I had a girl I really liked, and he knew I liked this girl. My friend went behind my back and slept with this girl. And he told me, and he said he was talking shit about this.
What are you doing to the SS3?
Yes,
You're bad guys.
You're a very bad
Then he slept with this girl, and then he came to me. I was talking bad shit about this girl.
Does he know? He knows you like the girl.
So it's my best friend from when we were kids. So it's someone that I actually I like this girl. You like this girl?
Are you guys still friends?
Yes, we're still friends.
Still close.
Still close.
So you forgave him.
I forgive him.
So you're not scared that this person will show you shaggy in this present day?
I know what I can tell him and what I should not tell him.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
So you
Let me express. Let me finish the story.
Okay,
So
okay, mister.
I told he slept with this girl and came back to me like, this girl very stupid, girl, very lousy, girl, very stupid.
So he was helping you
Maybe he's
test the
trying to
water.
cover up or
Cool.
something.
Yes,
So
I think that was what
talking to the
I
girl
was
and she'll speed
I
out
was
or
like, cool,
something.
no problem. But I still like this girl. I don't care what. That's the kind of person I don't listen to what people say.
Yeah.
So I got in conversation with the girl and I was like, why does this person doesn't he like you? I don't want to call his name. Why doesn't he like you? And then it was like she was like, don't you know actually dated this person. I was like,
Oh,
you
you
dated this
didn't know
person?
he slept with her first hand.
No, I
Not
did
talking
not.
shit. Oh, okay.
Yes,
okay,
I
okay,
did
okay,
not.
okay,
So I was
okay,
like, ah, you
okay.
dated this person? How? And I don't, and I'm not aware. What's up? And then she was like, this and this and this and this was what happened. So, okay, I went to this guy and comforted him. That's the kind of person I will actually confront you, no matter who you are. I was like, what's up? See what I heard? What happened? Like, guy. I was like, you know, you fucked up. That's the kind of person I am. You know, you fucked up. Why would you do this kind of thing and still come out and be telling me shit about this girl? You know what? When it comes to woman, do not tell me any shit about any woman again. And it's a standard that me and him have. Now, he can't tell me shit about nobody. He can't tell me I don't like. He doesn't have the guts to tell me.
Because it's just as shitty.
It's not about being a shitty. It's about standards that I have kept. It's about this relationship. If you're going to be friends, you can't tell me shit about
Right,
nobody.
hold up.
You get what I'm talking about?
trying,
Like, honestly, you are.
So
Go away.
I'm cool with
I
what
really wanna ask a
I'm cool with what
question.
you've done because it's my best friend, it's my childhood friend. It's gonna die. He can die for me. I can die for him. I know he can.
Yeah.
Because I've seen
He can die for you.
Yes, I've seen him go into shit for me. I've seen him dive into some kind of. I've seen him,
did something
yes.
to somebody you had
See,
interest in.
that's what I'm talking about. It doesn't matter.
Betrayal.
That's like
For me, as far as he
You
can own up to what he has
betrayed
done
me.
and say, bro, I'm sorry. For me, as far as you can own up to what you've done and say, bro, I'm sorry for what I did. I'm sorry for this shit.
People own up to their shit.
But he
You
did
get-
it. But he did it, and he
but
didn't
that
tell you.
experience
You
will
found
keep
it from
haunting
the
me.
girl.
Yeah, because I will actually find it out. I will actually always
And I
find
live
it
with
out.
you. I
So when you
remember
look at him, you don't
no.
remember the fact that he did
I
something.
do not remember the fact that he does that shit.
So you've totally forgotten it. That was what you're trying to say.
I've not totally forgotten about it,
But you've moved past it.
but I've moved past it.
Wow.
I can't keep you like in a close circle.
I want to learn.
I want to ask a question. Though.
'Cause,
What do you call a scenario when your friend does something to you and you don't tell her about it? You just keep it in your head, and then you guys are like still vibing really well, but then you don't tell her what she did.
I don't understand.
What do you call
Like
that?
if you offended me, I won't tell you that you
probably now
offended
you
me.
offended me.
Yeah.
And then I won't tell you shit, and you think that we're good, but like
But you
I just keep vibing with you. I keep just being positive and all.
But inside me, I
Yeah,
have
I
something
know.
against you.
Exactly.
Yeah,
that
very
person is
hypocrite.
very
No, not in, like
That person is not- that person is being
inside
fake.
you knew what you did, but you knew what you did, but I'm not telling you what you did. I wanted you to come up to me to talk to me about it, but you didn't.
What if they didn't know what they did?
That's the problem. That's the problem.
They did.
How
I
would
say
you know?
something?
You
Can I
just
say
said you didn't
something?
tell them. They didn't say anything about it. What if they didn't know what they did?
No, definitely. Like
Mhm.
they definitely
like say-
they
be like
knew
say-
what they
Did-
did.
did I
You're
say
talking out of
something?
No, it's
experience.
experience. It's
Oh, wow.
personal. It's
Did-
personal.
did you-
Definitely, they knew what they did because they didn't say shit, and I was still just vibing with the person, thinking that okay, because I was
What if
actually
they don't?
gonna come
Maybe
back to
they
your
thought you
senses,
moved
and
past
that's what
it.
that's what I want to
If
talk
you
about.
get me angry,
what do you
me,
call it of then?
I don't know.
Am I
You're just being
have I
fake.
forgotten it? Have I forgiven her? Because I haven't actually.
If
approached
you're waiting
her. I
for them
haven't
to own
confronted
up
her.
to what they did, you've
Yeah.
not forgiven.
Yeah.
You're still expecting an apology.
Apology.
When you apologize, that's when you'll be able to move
That's
past
what I
it.
want to
Yeah.
talk about.
So
So-
you've not
But
forgotten.
I
You've not
forgot
forgiven.
everything.
You did. You forgot
Did you?
everything. Did you?
Did
Are you
I?
sure you did?
Didn't.
You did not.
You did not.
You did not. Because for me, I feel
And for bringing
any,
it up
any,
as
any
well,
issue,
you've not.
No.
any issue that you have
I
not
did.
have had a conversation about, any issue that has not been spoken about, we have not sat down and said, okay, this is what I feel. This is where I feel you grieved
There's an
me,
elephant
Okay.
in the
and this
room.
is where I feel you should. This is what I feel you should have done, and then you tell me, okay. Then me too. This is what I think you should have done, and we have a conversation about it, and we say okay, and then your apology comes and my apology comes, and then we are cool.
There's understanding.
If there's no understanding or there's no resolve about any issue,
So you're
then
saying that I haven't forgiven, I haven't
You have
forgotten,
not.
and I haven't forgotten.
You're
You've
still
not.
expecting her apology,
You've
so you
not.
haven't.
You've not.
I actually
No.
have forgotten what she did. I just don't want to confront her because I feel like if I do, it's going to bring issues between us.
So you're avoiding
you
issues.
feel okay. You feel like
But
it's
you're
gonna be
holding,
an
you're holding
issue.
grudges.
I'm not holding grudges. Like I said, I've almost forgotten about it.
Almost.
I don't even think about it.
Plus,
I
almost,
don't think about it. I don't think about
Almost.
it. But I don't think
Almost.
about it.
almost.
I
It's still
don't
there.
think
It's
about
still
it.
But it's
lingers.
almost.
Did I say almost?
Okay, so I'd like to ask, in a scenario like you had a kind of a quarrel with somebody
Mhm.
and you're trying to forgive that person. You went one-on-one confronting the person.
Mhm.
And then the person is not being apologetic. Like, I don't care.
You push them to
It's like,
get off the top.
Like I said when I started, it's all about experience. It's all about experience.
They've done that, so you know what you should expect. Like you
So
know what
next
to
time,
avoid.
it's not just about the person. That's one. I'm removing the person out of the picture right now.
Yeah.
You get? It's not about the person in question. It's about the experience, the scenario.
From it.
You get?
yeah.
You should be able to learn. You get? It's not about the scenario, the experience. Once I see this coming, I should know what I should expect from this person. Once this person begin to give this and 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 this characters, I should know that okay, I've seen this happen before. And if it has happened before, it's possible that it can happen again. So I should have boundaries that I've set. You get what I'm talking about? I should have boundaries that I've set. Okay, so when I see this coming, I personally can't allow this and this and this happen around me.
It's okay, Oku, boundaries. Me, I can't. Like, I don't think it's entirely possible. But I don't know about you guys. You probably have different opinions. So
we definitely
like I mean, what do you mean? It's not effective. It's not effective.
It's not.
Forgetting is not effective.
Ineffective as
There's a
well.
point you feel you've forgiven, but then when you remember that person or even the person's house,
People don't even forgive. I don't know. Your life works different, and I'm so happy for the man you have become.
Stand behind you and
Thank
sit
you.
your while you're sleeping.
Thank you.
Right.
So guys, let me know what you
anymore.
think. This remains Hot Takes with S.O.G, and we have come to the end of yet another amazing yet another amazing
beautiful, they should
episode.
know.
My name is Baby Red, and I'm signing out with Hazel,
Thank
Didi,
you.
D.O.P Classic, and
Yeah.
J Daniels. See you another time. Bye.